Good morning, friends. It is very, very early on Saturday morning. Left my house this morning around 7:15. There was a freeze earlier this week here in Texas. It's currently 36 degrees outside, and that freeze affected some of the sports schedules, which affected tutoring schedules and all those things. So very early Saturday morning. But my first session we did physics, and I just wanted to point out that I'm having a mini so far this morning because I'm actually headed to Starbucks right now for my second session. So I wanted to point out that during our physics session, we were doing a lab analysis report, and one of the measurements didn't get recorded on the data table during the lab, during class. And clearly, we don't have all the lab equipment here at the house, so we were able to use a system of equations and inverse functions and the formula chart to retroactively record one of the measurements and make sure that it worked for her lab. So everybody that always asks me, like, oh, when am I ever going to use this? Why do I need to know all this math? There you go. Okay, just finished our second session. Quick little update. I kind of love this thing. I haven't really used it for recording or anything, but I do love the way that positions for me to hold it, things like that. I don't so much love the phone case just because it's silicone based. I love the color. It's super cute, adorable. I just feel like every time I set it down, I'm picking up some sort of lint or dog hair or something, and it's yucky. Forgot to talk about what we actually did in the session. We did algebra 2 and solving logarithms after condensing or expanding them, and what I like to call the drop and swap method. So the base of the logarithm drops to be the base of the exponent, and then you swap the argument and the answer to be exponent and answer. Okay, we finished our third session, which feels crazy to say because it's already almost noon and we're only 3 sessions in. Anyways, it is what it is. We did more physics and pre-cal, so kind of a running theme of the day. But this student is actually taking physics, pre-cal, and stats, and she was like, "Oh, I actually love it because I feel like they all kind of tie together." And I'm like, "Yes, girl, they so do." So really fun because again, more unit circle memorization, things like that. Taking a little more cold medicine. I still have quite a bit of salami left. I didn't drink as much as I thought I was going to, so I'm headed to Starbucks for my next 2 sessions. We're finally gonna get a break from pre-cal and physics and all the high level stuff because here we're doing 8th grade math and then kindergarten reading prep. So very much less than what we've been doing. But I figured what I'll do is at Starbucks I will get a pink lemonade or something to add this to because I just haven't been drinking it as fast as I thought I would. I'm not really feeling anything like coffee or milky right now. Um, my water bottle is empty, unfortunately, and I don't have my backup water bottle in the car today, so, crisis mode. I also need to run to the restroom, so we're pulling into a gas station real quick here. I'm probably going to buy a big water bottle, run to the bathroom so I can fill up this bottle, and then this gas station has a Wendy's drive-thru attached to it, so we can grab lunch on the way to our next session, so be right back. Okay, we just finished our second set of Starbucks sessions today. First was 8th grade math, and we were doing um volume of cones, and it was you had to solve the problems and each one had a letter and it would solve a riddle at the bottom, and the riddle was, why did the cone beat a sphere in the competition? And it was because he has the edge. Anyways, so that was clever. But we learned the importance of, even when we're using a calculator as a tool, we have to tell the calculator how to do the math, so order of operations is super important. Kindergarten reading strategies. We worked on reading with our robots and our cars. So when we're reading a sentence and we're going chunk by chunk, we read like a robot. We are in a book, but the car has to drive smooth. We are in a book. So I wanted to show you those. Let's go do 2 more in-person sessions. We're home. We're almost home. I'm parked in front of my house, but I'm going to my next door neighbor's house to finish my last session. So we just finished some 7th grade math, more 3D shapes like volume and surface area. Same thing at this house, 7th grade math. Probably just a little bit of Spanish maybe to catch up, and then 3rd grade reading and math as well. So we've got some fun things to do. And then we get to be done with active sessions for our Saturday. We still have a bunch of admin work to do, but we'll be done at that point. Should be done by 6 p.m. That's the goal, is to be done by 6 p.m. So that's it. Let's go.